Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jas Nicole and I'm here with another video. Today's video, I am going to be showing you all how to achieve this everyday winter look, and it is so simple because I'm not a makeup expert, but I'm learning, and this beat, I'm here for it, you know what I'm saying? But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the push notification button so you can see when I upload some more videos for Vlogmas. All of the items that I use in the video will be linked down below so you can check it out in the description box. And without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty friends, so we are starting off with this Fresh Sugar Watermelon Hydrating Lip Balm, and I like putting it on my lips because it is so moisturizing, and I mean, it smells really good. And honestly, it just helps you know, kind of keep my lips nice and soft without feeling too greasy, so that way when it's time for me to put on my lip products, it won't mess that up. Next, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and I really like this primer because I do have oily skin, and this primer allows me to combat that oiliness so that my makeup doesn't look all cakey and whatnot. Next, I'm using my Sephora eyebrow brush to do my eyebrows. I use the spoolie side to brush my eyebrow hairs up a little bit so that it'll be easier to go in with my brow product. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen, and I just do very light strokes kind of in the direction of my hair, and then towards the end of my eyebrow I try to like give it a little bit of a pointed direction. And let me tell y'all, I absolutely love this brow pen. Like, it gives me a very natural eyebrow look, and before, your girl was struggling with the eyebrows, but with this eyebrow pen I have been doing some really good eyebrow work. Next, I'm using my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer and my Pro Concealer brush from Sephora to basically kind of line my eyebrows and clean it up a little bit. And the shade of the concealer is Cappuccino, and it's just light enough that it, you know, kind of stands out against my eyebrows, but not too bright that it looks weird. The concealer also helps with if like I make any mistakes from filling in my brows. Basically, I can just really clean it up with the concealer. Now I'm using my Sephora Pro Concealer brush to kind of blend in the concealer. That way it's not like, you know, standing out weirdly. So I just kind of use the brush and blend it all out. For my foundation, I'm using the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation in the shade 57Y, and I am using my sponge that I got from Target. And basically I just put a little bit on the tip of the sponge, and I kind of, you know, place little spots of foundation all over my face. Then I use my Sephora foundation brush to blend in the foundation all over my face. love about this foundation is that you can build upon it. So sometimes if I want a more natural look, I'll just put a little bit on, and then if I want more of a full coverage look, I'll add more of the foundation after I've done, like, you know, the first layer. Alrighty, now I'm going in with my NYX concealer and basically concealing under my eye, and I also try to conceal the bridge of my nose, my chin, the upper part of my top lip, and then a little bit in between my eyebrows. Now I'm using my Fenty bronzer stick in the shade Espresso number 5, and this is what I'm going to use to kind of contour my face while my concealer is kind of setting. I'm still learning about bronzer, but the matchstick bronzer really does help me a lot, and so I usually try to use this one and this brush to kind of help contour my face. Now it's time for me to blend in my concealer, and I use a concealer sponge just because it gets a more accurate, defined look when blending in the concealer. And I use the, I guess you can say, bigger, pointier side of the sponge, but I do like how this sponge is able to really blend in my concealer. For the more kind of like, I guess, smaller places where the concealer is, I do use my Pro Concealer brush from Sephora. I'm just adding a little bit of bronzer to the bridge of my nose just to give it a more contour look. Next, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Setting Powder, and what I first do is I actually kind of blend it in the areas where I put concealer. And y'all, I have heard amazing things about this setting powder, and I'm here to tell y'all it is the real deal, because this setting powder, when y'all see the finished product, y'all gonna be like, dang, that setting powder did what it was supposed to do. But I like to blend it in first in just like the under eye area, and then after that I go in with my sponge and I basically add on a little bit more to kind of let it bake. I think that's a term that folks use for the setting powder. While the setting powder is doing its thing, I like to take a little bit of concealer and put it on my eyelids, and that way it becomes like easier for the eyeshadow that I put on to kind of pop. And so I use my concealer brush to add on to my lids, and then I use my other concealer brush to blend it in. Next, I'm going in with my Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, and I absolutely love this palette just because it has very natural colors in the palette. And so I use this shade and this Sonia I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but this Sonia brush, it's the crease brush, and I basically put this color eyeshadow all over my eyelid and up into the creases. Next, I go in with this kind of like gold shimmery shade in the eyeshadow palette, and I kind of just layer it on top of the first shade that I put, the base shade. I'm still learning how to do eyeshadow, so if you all have any tips and tricks for how to like really blend and make it work, definitely drop them in the comments below. Now I'm using another one of Sonia's makeup brushes. This one is a powder brush, and I'm just using it to dust away all of the setting powder. So now I'm going in with my Ellen Tracy Shimmer Glow Highlight, Bronze, and Blush Kit. And I'm using this blush to lightly dust on just a little bit of color to my face. I don't want too much blush just because I feel like, you know, I don't want it to look too weird. And this is more of an everyday look, not really a high glam look. But I just brush it onto the apple of my cheeks and then kind of brush upward. Now I'm using this highlight to add a little bit of a oomph, sparkle and shine to my face, and then I just kind of lay that a little bit on top of the the blush. Oh my goodness, the blush. And then I just kind of go in an upward motion so that way you can kind of see in those crease areas a little bit of the highlight. And I'm using this Morph highlight brush, which I absolutely love. And then I use a smaller brush to kind of brush a little bit of highlight underneath my eyebrows. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Mist Setting Spray, and I just spray this all over my face just to kind of give a little bit of a dewy look. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara, and y'all, I absolutely love this mascara. It really gives my lashes that big oomph that I really like, because your girl still can't put on false lashes. But I am gonna try those magnetic lashes that everyone keeps talking about and see if that helps me kind of be able to put lashes on. But for now, I like using this e.l.f. mascara. Now I'm going in with my Sephora lip liner, and I am just lining my lips with it. I actually have never used a lip liner like this before, but I really love the color. It's giving very much like, I don't know, like just vibes. Plus the shade is listed down below in the description box. And then I'm going in with my NYX Butter Gloss, and y'all, that plus the lip liner combination, it was giving, okay? I cannot wait to use this combo again. So this is the final look, and y'all, I am loving this beat. Very natural, very simple, perfect for every day. And y'all, I'm really getting into this makeup thing, you know what I'm saying? So definitely be prepared to see more makeup videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you think of this everyday winter makeup look. Thank you all for watching this video. Until next time, bye.